I will say. So even a basic invasion is still going to take longer than I would like. Why don't you spy on France? See what they're up to. Like, the Russians are just going to try to attacking us forever. They're still kind of stuck at the many of Indian border, or many of India's borders. Even him, like, we're actually not, like, doing that well. Who are the major powers here? It's probably Russia, France, Britain? Yeah, okay. We spread out the French as much as possible, because we have 170 divisions spread on 2 fronts. The French only have 170 divisions in, like, 1 province. So, if anything, they're kind of cheating, let's be honest. Okay, thank you, Bulgaria, for this. And we're also fighting this with only infantry. If we had some, tank divisions here, that'd be nice. The question is, when we deploy our next tank line, which is, I think, what, 11 tanks? Do we deploy them against Russia, or do we deploy them against the French? At this point, I think probably France, right? I feel like they're gonna capitulate much faster. We still have full superiority here. They're taking this province, fighting against you. Apparently you have low supplies. Okay, I mean, that's kind of understandable. Okay, we take another city, which is nice. Hold back for a moment. I mean, we can probably even navally invade northern France, since we have, like, such high naval superiority. But I think that could prove to be a little bit risky. What we could actually do is we invade here. All these guys have no supplies other than whatever they have in Lille. You have low supply. Negative 2.2. I mean, 2.2 is not a absolutely disgusting, like, horribly bad modifier. It's doable. Okay, you can actually hold back for seconds. Okay, we're at 49. In 50 days, I think? No. In 25 days, we can deploy more units. And once more units are on the field, we'll be looking great. The food I've had here has been sitting here for like an hour now. Just slowly taking bites out of it as we go along. Okay, we're at 91. Try to put... I mean, we can take the air bases. It'll mean that the AI can't project as much air power. They still have, like, 1,200 planes in southern Germany, which is a bit... Actually, what are these just fighters? They are just all fighters. Let's send you over here. Get more air superiority in this area. Again, the further we spread out the French, the better we'll be. No, I keep wanting to press it. I keep wanting to press it, but it's not right. We also have 100% war force. We don't need this. This is still just a complete mess. Okay, you're pulling back. The Russian line is still completely okay. Belarus, there's no way you have enough... Apparently you still have actually a lot of population to send into the meat grinder. Okay, the Russians did take back Petrograd. But I'm honestly not that worried about that. Like, that's not actually a big deal. How many planes you got here? A couple of hundred? Means we're going to want to take that city from... Or take that airport from you. Okay. We got 10 days. 10 days! We deploy more aircraft. Or more tanks into the field. Because I think right now we just don't have the breakthrough necessary with a pure infantry army, which I know is like not very surprising. Okay, Portugal's about to fall. The Entente haven't done too much because they've been spending so much of their time worrying about the American Civil War. What does Finland have? None? None? Okay. You can capitulate them pretty easily in the future if you have to. Okay, Venezuela's ended hostilities. Did Venezuela win or they lose? Venezuela won the war. There really just is like a lot of men everywhere, huh? Supplies here are still, and they're meh at the moment. Okay, tomorrow we can actually go to war economy for the first time ever. Which means we can then deploy our panzer divisions. I mean, how many panzers do we have in storage? Not enough to build a whole new row of them. So you won't even worry about that. Do we have any panzer leaders? We have one. Yeah, so then we'll assign you. Go right here. You will be, again, the Red Army because it's a little bit ironic. And deploy the tanks, please. So we should be at, what, I think 220 out of, 220 out of, no. Well, 220 I think should be our maximum. Uncapped total is 272. Max order division can be higher than 150 from war economy. Can it really not be higher than 150? I thought war economy boosted up to 200. It does. This might, again, yeah, there we go. We're at maximum 220, which means we can actually deploy a line of infantry. Do we have enough equipment? Yeah, we still have more equipment for more men. Do we send you to Russia? Or do we send you to... Well, we can probably take Petrograd. We send you to Russia or we send you to Europe? That's a great question. We got 24 stack. Yeah, let's do it like this. That seems okay enough. Look, guys, I appreciate you wanting to send me more troops, but I really do not want them right now. Backed it up with some infantry. Low supply. Some people are breaking our armor divisions. We can probably send the armor down here as well. I mean, we want to get better supply lines, of course, through our actual troops. Next, we take this. You fight this guy to make sure he doesn't reinforce. We fight these guys. You should have no supplies. And we can definitely start taking more of the French coast. The French coast will be nice for us to take, of course. The Dutch. I mean, I'm happy that you've made some progress, Netherlands. Not really the progress I would like. You really didn't actually break it. I mean, I know the tanks don't have like the highest organization. We should still have... Well, actually, we're kind of missing some down here. And we're actually kind of missing some down here as well. 92, 93, 91. Keep on sending the tanks in. I will break this province eventually. You cannot stop me. He immediately got... Look, okay. He sure he got wounded. It's because he loves Panzer so much that he decided to hide out underneath the tracks of one. But he's just quirky that way. Please, you're 98%. Just freaking die already! Okay, that's a heavy tank. It's not that, okay, get the tanks to reinforce a little bit, get some more organization back up, throw them into the meat grinder again. How many tanks we got in storage? 2.5 thousand. Okay, so we have enough tanks to throw them into the meat grinder. Everyone else is still doing okay. We're now, what are our casualties looking like? Ignore your casualties. 1.2 against 2.3. Again, I know this includes, please, just freaking die already. Okay, you got one guy leaving. Gone in 7 hours. And then, oh look, the tanks are back. You're sick and wounded, so you actually can't do this. Who's got the best attack value? You do. 6. Break through the tanks divisions, please. All I want is a nice little breakthrough. CNT, I'm surprised that Civil War is still going on down there. Also, I guess let's secure Gibraltar. Now that we've got a war economy, we don't really need anything else. Capture another French agent. Where are your reinforcements? Oh yeah, they don't even want to come over here. Well, at least make your way to Mamel. At least get closer to the actual front line. Look, there's one infantry. Got 300 defense. Enemy superiority. I guess our superiority is not that great anymore. It's pretty decent up here. I mean, what's the close air support doing over here? It's not doing anything, right? We're losing 5 planes every one that we kill. I mean, it's not the best. I'll admit that. Do we even need planes over southern Germany, though? Kind of the age-old question. 3 to 6, 5 to 1. Okay, you know what, Red Army? I just want you to die. Where else can we send you? I guess we can send you maybe down here. Make your way down. Maybe we can push our way towards the Swiss? Bit of a weird choice, but you know, why not? Oh, so we didn't actually do any of these. 51 days? Yeah, let's get this done. Thank you. Get organization back up. Get your superiority. I mean, it's not great here. But, I mean, who cares? If we want, we can just build more anti-aircraft guns in this area. You know what? Build some anti-aircraft guns here as well. I mean, could they be used to shoot down our aircraft in the future? I mean, potentially that possibility does exist. But I'm not that worried about it. Our tanks? I don't know. I mean, we can try to do some funky maneuvers. Apparently, they've already failed at their job. So I'm thank you for that. Okay, tanks. We need a different plan again. I mean, I still think this is the best. Like, trying to push our way into Normandy? Would anybody else maybe do something? Great question. Great question. I mean, the Entente landed down in southern Russia. We've got better light tanks. We have so much light tanks in storage as well that I'm okay upgrading them. We're also not making any naval bombers right now. I mean, how many guns do we have? 11,000? Drop 5. Put 5 back on. No, because you're trying to make more fighters. You know what? Actually, no. More fighters make sense. Man, no supplies in here are still, like, not good. Okay, are you gonna give up Gibraltar? We can pacify. We can just declare war on Spain. I don't know how that helps us at all, but we could do it. It'd be funny. Nuclear technology. Let's go for 1 level of nuke. Look how many planes they have here. 700 aircraft. Spain refused our define. Okay. Look. You have no chance of winning. So I'd recommend you just give it to me. Any government has won their wars. Szechuan clique apparently just absolutely massive. Okay, where's your closest port? It's right there. Okay, this one province is falling to us. That's nice. Okay, the tanks are still moving in. How's Yankee Land doing? American USA looks like they're gonna lose. CSA is doing pretty alright. Japan wants to send me volunteers. Thank you, Japan. Japan, you should invade Russia. Because it would help me out. I mean, I know you have no strategic interest in Russia. But you should do it because it would make me happy. And you want to make me happy, right, Japan? Okay, keep fighting here. Again, the tanks need to go straight to this port. We're slowly surrounding Paris, though. Which is nice. Look, Russia, at some point, you've got, you have 3,000 artillery, but no guns. Szechuan cliques clear one, the Shaanxi clique. Hold the line, hold the line. Lithuanian troops were discovered. You're at 64, 83, 71. No, send the tanks here. No, send the tanks here. Okay, 92, 92, 96. Okay, now that's been secured. Lovely. Madras, thank you for the 1 volunteer division. You're really helping us out. But I don't think they can escape. So I'm ready for Dunkirk version 2.0. But this time there is no escape for them. Also, we killed a lot of French ships. Love to see it. Look how weak some of these Russian troops are just like going to disappear. Any of you guys really doing too much? No. Are you at, I mean, your supplies still kind of seem okay. But I'm sure that's going to change in the future. Okay, move up. I mean, at least a handful of, French troops dying will free up some of our space and also give us more more supplies to play around with. You all move up to here. Get another bite of my delicious pizza. We keep getting Germans Asia guns. Like, why? They're clearly not very good at their job. If they haven't killed the enemy yet. Right? How many planes you got in this location? You have... Okay, 88 planes. It's not that big of a deal. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. What are you guys even doing? What's even happening? I mean, the Dutch have actually done a pretty good job up here. Thank you. Netherlands, after this war, I will give you... you can have the Finland. So it's a great prize. It's got metal music, a lot of lakes, cold, everything you could possibly want is up there. Okay, Japan's declared war on you. Will you form the Chinese United Front now? I don't actually know. Or can only the Qing form the United Front? I don't know if anybody knows. It's one of life's great mysteries. We do have research we want to go. Let's go for better heavy tanks. We might want to build some of those as well. Probably cut production of light tanks down by 5. Because we have 2.1 thousand in storage. We're not going to be building anything. I don't think we're going to be building any more divisions of it. At least that's my assumption here. Okay, but we're making good progress. Spread these guys out a little bit thinner. Okay, we researched our very first doctrine. It took a while, but we did get there. 109 days for the next one. Let's go for night vision, even though it's very ahead of time. Still think it's worthwhile to have. And how are you guys performing? Pink Army? No. Morocco, I'm not going to send you anything. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay, so France is trying to make some maneuvers against us. I don't think it's going to work. What we would love is for the French Republic to land some troops in the southern France, but I don't think the AI is going to do that. As unfortunate as that is. We have a full 29 stack. Delete your... That doesn't even make any sense anymore. Slowly push your way to here. Actually, no. Delete this. Come here. Push your way towards Moscow. Everyone else should have a fine time, I think. Or at least I hope. Look, the French Republic, if they don't want to come back to France, I will gladly just take the entire country from them. And they will get nothing. If that's the way they want to deal with this, and so be it. And so be it. How is everybody else doing? You know, Chinese Union? I mean, they still exist. They're still fighting on. Okay, I think Red Tank Army. It's time for you to move again. It's about right here. Pushing your way down towards Lyon. And I think you don't even have a battle plan. Which battle plan would push your way towards Bordeaux? How is the air game going? Not great over southern France, but I mean, it's actually about 1-to-1 ratio right now. Probably could be building more anti-air guns. Anti-air guns, I think I've actually been neglecting them. You know, my entire Hearts of Iron 4 campaign. They actually seem like they're pretty good. And we can actually make our anti-air weapons... Yeah. We can actually make our AA guns better with this tech. I'll definitely take. The Dutch might get Finland to capitulate soon, which will actually make the front line for Russia larger once again. How are they doing down here? Kind of a stalemate. Fort von Braun. Let's get some missile programs. I mean, there's Paris. Detroit's fallen. Okay, okay. The Canadians are starting to make some maneuvers into CSA. I mean, we want to... I mean, killing the Swiss would be nice. American Union stay in the CSA's end of hostilities, probably to fight against the Canadians. I mean, they're looking very much like a mess right now. Okay. So you push here. We might be able to take over Paris. Which I would absolutely love to do. You push here. If we can get us around the city, that'd be nice. You want to give me 17 divisions? You know what? Screw it. We did the best we can when it came to trying to make sure the AI didn't help us out. Let's deploy you over to Finland. Open up another front line against the against these guys. You will be part of this army as well. Morocco, you can defend your own shores. Because somebody's going to need to. And it's not going to be me, I'm going to tell you that right now. I mean, I think France and Britain also have, like, a lot of troops. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I think they have a lot of troops, in Russia as well. Kind of choked a little bit on, like, an onion ring. Okay, we think one submarine. I mean, our navy is kind of going out every once in a while. They cost us a stupid amount of fuel to actually, to run. Northern Russia has low supplies. I mean, I guess I'm not too surprised by that. Okay, the Belgians are here now. Maybe after the war they'll go neutral anyways. We'll kind of see. The Belgians will help out on the Russian front, as everybody's always said. Thank God the Belgians are here. It's a 29 stack. On a very careful battle plan, you can start trying to do some poking and prodding. But I don't want you to, like, overextend yourself too much. That's kind of my biggest fear. Greece is getting killed by the Italians. Lovely. Here at 71. We can maybe push against you. 85. We actually lost a province here. I think I still lost 2 provinces. Unacceptable. I'm gonna deploy another 15 divisions. If we wanted to. I guess the question kind of is, do we want to? He's got 5 million manpower. What about you guys? 1, 1, 1, and 300. Okay. I guess you guys can also do some very careful battle planning right now. You guys can also attack. See what you can get done against them. Okay, let's take over Verdun. A symbolic victory for us. 75 against you. Pushing in this province. You push in like this. And you're going to go around like that. Have one of these guys stay back. Thank you for whatever support you're giving me. I don't know what it is. Now there's no aircraft down here, so... Who else is flying in this area? Nobody. Okay, all of our aircraft are now in France. How about over here? Do I send them up here? At least for right now.